What's up, my crypto legends? In this episode, we analyzing the Bitcoin price on the daily because there is a lot of confusion. A lot of people are bearish. A lot of people are bullish. What is going on? No one really knows where the price is going to go. But we can take a look at some major levels in this episode. Take a look at the accumulation and distribution schematics. Where is this price action going to go in the next coming weeks? Look at the probabilities. We're also analyzing the major levels on the 4-hourly chart, on the 2-hourly chart. So make sure to stay tuned. Hi there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus, new to the channel. Make sure to subscribe. Daily tea on Bitcoin crypto. Also to live streams to connect with the community. Not financial advisor. Don't buy or sell anything that I say. If you do so, do your own research. Let's dive in here quickly into the daily chart, guys. A quick reminder, Cesar Lima was the winner for the Bitcoin giveaway. So make sure to contact me in the official Telegram group. Tag me there. Send me your Bitcoin wallet and I'll send you some Bitcoin. Cesar Lima was the winner. Let's dive in here, guys. But before, make sure to smash up the like button. I'm just want to talk about these potential scenarios, how there are some similarities here, not exactly the same, because if this were to be an accumulation schematic 2, it is totally different from the accumulation schematic 1, okay? In accumulation schematic 2, you do not have the spring point. In accumulation schematic 1, you do have the spring point. On schematic 2, you only have the sign of strength at the middle of the range. And you can check the video from 2 days ago where I do explain these scenarios. Now, I just want to keep it pretty, clear here, very, very fast, where in the summer of 2021, if we take a look at these kind of events, all right, you can see here that you were creating higher highs as soon as you had the May drop, okay? Higher highs right over here, and you did get that rejection at the top of the channel, okay? If you were to create this channel, you did have a few points of touch. You wicked below the channel here on the daily, closed the daily exactly at support until you had that fake out, which was that spring point. It's the trap. The people want to make you really bearish until you're extremely bearish, looking at that, potential drop below $30,000 in this case of Bitcoin. You have the big massive spring, okay? So this is just a bunch of noise. You just have the wicks closing the daily above the support from this ascending channel, and also the big fake out. We know there's a lot of fake outs here in Bitcoin and crypto. This was just a nice big fake out before you had that big massive run up. Now, what I'm going to show you here is that we were also in this ascending channel, okay? Higher highs, higher lows here. We did not have the spring point. We did not have any fake outs to the downside, but we did have that last touch here as resistance, okay, from the channel. Now, what is happening right now is something very similar. You're having that retracement. You are having that retracement. Now, a few things that I want to show you is that, from this ascending channel, from the higher highs, right? High resistance, you are at the middle of the channel. We are also right now at the middle of the channel. So that's why I think that this range is key to hold. But there's a lot of similarities from these zones. The timing is also scary similar, where I get the ultimate low from the 19th of May till the pump. The correction, the lowest part of the correction was 78 bars. 78 days. This is the daily chart. If I take the lowest part from this trading range, the lowest part from this trading range, from the pump and the correction, we still have a few days to consolidate at this range. If I want to maybe get 78 bars, okay, it would be around about the 12th of April. Still a few days left. Very, very similar. We are also at the center over here of the channel. We're also at this, the center resistance. All right. We didn't manage to touch it this time here in the summer, but, looking for that retracement to the center part of this trading range, right? This is currently, also the center bit over here. As you can see, this major resistance currently where we're hitting. We could even slightly have that volatility below $42,000 and it will still be looking very much valid. So, just looking at all different similarities, I'm taking a look at fib levels from the lowest part of this trading zone to the high of the pump that we did have in August. And the retracement is exactly at the 382 right over here. It held pretty nicely at the center of the channel before we rallied. If I take a look at the lowest part from the drop here that we did have in January, this low over here, just at $33,000 range, to the high, we are basically hitting the 382 right now. We are having that reaction at this $43,000 range. You are seeing that volatility, that reaction, because it's an important level. So, I'm just joining a few things, and you can see the similarities here on the chart. So, there is a high chance still that this $42,000 range with volatility, okay, we could slightly drop below $42,000 and see that, big pump from this area. So this is why I'm still leaning a little bit slightly bullish. It is absolutely normal after a big rally to have a correction. Absolutely normal after a big rally to have a correction. So far, I don't want to be bearish at these lows. I was bearish actually slightly at $48,000. If we take a look at the 4-hourly chart, all right, I was bullish at this level, placed a long position. If you've been following me on the channel, this was only on the 1st of April. We're looking for that bounce on this major resistance turning into support, and also shorting here just below 47K. I was in a short position that I did close just yesterday because I was hedging this position. I was in a long here, in a short here, got stopped out from the long, rode or the short all the way down to the 43K range. So yesterday we were looking at these, potential trading opportunities, got stopped out. Okay, yesterday it didn't play out too well, but we have been trading this zone over here very, very nicely. I also longed from 38.2 all the way up to 44K range. Okay, very nicely. So we are going to try and look for those major levels and opportunities, obviously, in the near future. So if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. We were looking for major opportunities here and having good risk management, which is very important. Remember, for those experienced traders, Bybit is my favorite swing trading platform. You got an insane bonus of up to $4,620 worth of bonus. And on PrimeXBT, where I like to day trade, up to $7,000 worth of bonus. You get 7% added to your deposit by using Bitcoinsensus 50 as the promotion code. This is only for experienced traders. I have full video tutorials down below in the description also, so you can learn how to use these platforms. So one thing that I want to show you also, okay, because we all know, market structure. Market structure is very important, right? Because if I just go to the 4-hourly and zoom out here back in the summer of 2021, we do know that, it's very important. We do have market structure. Let me just zoom out here from this kind of market structure that we did have back in July, where we were creating higher lows, right? Higher lows, very successfully till you break the higher low trend line. What happened here? You can see it right over there. Bounce, bounce, bounce. We broke it. Then you might think, okay, this is looking for a much heavier correction because we've broken this major uptrend. And no, we did get a beautiful bounce from this level, okay? From the 382, like I showed you, from the lows to the highs, you're getting that final sign of strength before we continue the rally, looking at this accumulation schematic. So if I just fast forward right over here to what has happened right now with Bitcoin, we have been in this uptrend. Are we going to show any signs of strength? We have been in this major higher low trend line very, very nicely since mid-March. Broke down, got resistance from the support of the high lows, continue to the downside. So does this mean that we are going to go much higher levels? Are we going to see some kind of support at this range and continue up? So this is why I'm slightly leaning bullish from this range. The timing in this range has finished. We are looking to have or a massive big drop or a massive big rally in the next couple of weeks because the timing is finishing. And like I showed you, there's no need to think that, this is bullish after breaking, this uptrend. Look at this uptrend, how it broke down. You consolidated and then, big, massive rally after breaking the market structure. So very confusing time right now. Obviously, stock market, S&P 500, it's like on the edge of having a big, massive drop. Nobody knows really what is going to happen worldwide with, more money printing, with the situation with Russia and Ukraine. So everything is a little bit on the sidelines right now. This is not the best moment for trading, in my personal opinion. What I want to show you here also with the VPVR is that, this is a very, very solid level, the $42,000. It is exactly $42,000 right over here, as you can see, just 41.9, 42, where we have the strongest point of control in between the trading range in between December and till today. As you can see, all of this range, the largest point of control is at $42,000 area, where we could see that volatility, but this level potentially holding very, very nicely. So yeah, make sure to stay cautious. This doesn't look that bad, guys. It doesn't look that bad. So if we do manage to hit, 41.5 or even $41,000, hitting this daily level over here, then, if we take a look at the point of control, it is round about the last point where we do have a big gap after dropping below 40,500 approximately. Then of course you would be hitting all the way down $39,000. So this level is very, very important to hold. It's a big point of control, as you can see here on the chart. Something that I wanted to point out, guys, it is a major level here. Also looking at the daily. Okay, if we take a look at the daily, 1 second, as you can see, major daily here, right there, where we're just about to hit from this peak. And also, if I take a look at the weekly chart, this is why I have this orange horizontal line. It's a major weekly close and open, as you can see here on the red candle. This is why we are getting that reaction also from this level. If we do close the weekly above the $42,000, then it will be looking pretty good for next week. We could get that relief rally at least to this level, and I'm going to show you which level. Okay, if I zoom out, if we do get that relief rally, okay, there is obviously going to be a lot of resistance. Where is there going to be resistance? Exactly at the 44.5k level, where we did get that bounce as resistance and as support. If we do get that nice relief rally, this level is going to be critical. This might be a shorting opportunity, or depending on how we react, because we might be still creating that lower high. If we do manage to get above the 44.5, then it is full bull mode. There's no doubt in my mind, if we get above 44.5, that we are going to retest the $48,000 and successfully break out. But till then, we got a lot of resistance, a lot of work to do for the bulls. So this is going to be it for today's episode. Make sure to subscribe for the daily updates. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.